Hey guys, I'm King Crab Zero. Today I'm going to stream some American Truck Sim for you. Probably going to be short of stream, so let's just hop right into it. Got a little bit of a sore throat going on today, so don't want to strain it too much. Anyway, though, as you can see here, I didn't want to close this out since there's a new event. Basically, make some deliveries of steering wheels, so special cargo type things. We'll do that eventually. Not today, though. Today, we have one objective, and that objective is to discover, I think, like the last 3 cities on the map that we haven't discovered yet, so. Well, thank you, Tondi, for the host. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. How's your day going? Or evening, or morning, whatever it is for you? Okay. Oh man, I don't think that's the efficient way to do this. Let's see. Can I move this one over here? And move this one over here. Or wait, no, maybe up here. And then we'll move number 2. That is a much better time frame. I always find it funny. Like, I always figure that the map system in this would be a little bit more optimized, but it generally isn't, so sometimes you have to manually make things work. Okay. So that should be good though. Let's just get right to it. I'm just going to try and discover these 3 places today, and that's going to be the extent of it. These are the last 3, and once I discover these, I have all the various cities discovered. Also, sorry if my voice is a bit off today. I've been rocking a sore throat today, so. Thought about drinking some like hot tea earlier for it. And that's about as far as I got with that. I thought about it. Never actually got to it, though. I just want to check one thing really quick. Okay, everything's looking good there. Everything's looking good there. I just wanted to switch up the stream I had in my viewing window there, because normally if any of the streams is going to give me problems, it's usually Twitch. So just wanted to make sure that was pulled up. So I just got a Switch yesterday, like an OLED Switch, and I have been playing Breath of the Wild lately. Very, very fun. But it highlights the problem that I have with like every open world game I ever play. Like if I play an open world game, you know, you always have like a main quest that they want you to do. And like as soon as I can get to a point where I can basically ignore the main quest, that's what happens. Because I'll be like, oh, there's all this cool stuff to discover. I want to go discover it all. Like I don't really care that much about the main quest. I care about discovering stuff. So I think basically I think the first mission you get once you can really start exploring the map is like, oh, go speak to Impa. And it's like, okay, I'm going to get off this great plateau, and I'm not going to do that. Like, I was like, ooh, there's a tower there in the distance. Let me explore that. Oh, there's a shrine over there. Let me explore that. Oh, look, another tower. Oh, look, I don't think I should be in this area. Let's go explore a different part of the map. And yeah, it's just been progressing like that. Where it's like, I don't think I should be here. So let me find somewhere else to discover. Or like, I don't think I should be here. Well, I guess I'll stealth around. It definitely has not been, you know, the way that they expect most people. Well, I mean, maybe they do expect people to play like that, but it's definitely not a way to get the main quest out of the way, though. Like, I feel like the problem is with, like, a lot of open world games, they have a main quest. Like, I will go so long before I ever get the main quest done. I think it took me like 2 or 3 years to like beat Fallout 3. And that was solely because it's like I completed so many other things before I did like the main quest. And it's not even that the like main quest, you know, takes that long. It just, you know, I would hop on it for like however many hours every week or whatever. Because, like, I wouldn't always play it consistently, so it would be like, I'd hop on it for, like, 10 hours, like, one day, and then put it down for, like, a few weeks or something. Hop on it for a few hours, put it down for, like, a week or so. Maybe play a couple of days for a few hours, and then, like, you know, get back to it. And it's just like, I'd just be wandering the wasteland. And I was like, I should probably finish up this main quest now that, like, everything's, like, super easy and this main quest isn't going to present, like, much of a challenge. Though, to be fair, so far I've been a lot more invested in Breath of the Wild than that, because that's basically all I played yesterday. And when I'm done streaming today, that's probably what I will play. And I might actually be inclined to stream a bit of it too, since it's like such a fun game, but we'll see. We will see. Man, it's gonna be like the Speed Racer version of like American Truck Sim. Trying to speed through discovering those last few places. Which I put those ones off for last because they're like far away from each other. So it's kind of like, yeah, this is gonna be a pain, I know it is. Yeah, based upon where the position of that guy's taillights was, I thought he was, like, pulled over on the shoulder. Because I know sometimes you will have traffic pulled over on the shoulder, and, like, that's where you run into them. And it just ruins your whole day. But yeah, once we get all the points on the map discovered, which should be, you know, today, and then we can never have to worry about that again. Next week we'll be resuming our normal delivery stuff, just doing deliveries, which next week's will just be the new event ones for the steering wheel deliveries or whatever. Because I always like the events, and like they're always worth doing since it's like you get stuff out of it. It's like you get extra content that you don't have to pay for, which is nice. Yeah, staying in this little bit of shoulder though, so I don't break the speed limit, is quite the challenge. I do think that, like, with this latest update or something, they must have, like, changed up the graphics a little bit. Because this nighttime driving in rain looks a little bit nicer, I think. And the, like, dusk version of the rain looked really nice too, so I don't know. I feel like they must have made at least some slight alterations to it. I could be wrong. I don't know if there's like any update notes for the beta or whatnot. Because if there is, like, I never read them, even though, like, I always, like, even though I'm, always have the beta installed, since it's a public beta, so anyone can install it. And usually it's worth having, because you get, like, new features as soon as they come out. Though sometimes it's not. I remember after one update they had done, like, the lighting effects were all off and just not great. And I was like, okay, maybe it's something I had done, like, in my graphics settings. So I'd adjusted all my, like, graphical settings again. I just couldn't get that effect to go away. It was basically an in-game reminder of what having astigmatism's like. And I was like, I don't need my game to, like, have the same issues as me, you know? It's like, I already know what it's like to have astigmatism. I don't need my game to have astigmatism too, so. You know what? I will take the red light violation, even though I wasn't on the, like, road with the light. Because it was definitely cheaper than, the actual violation for speeding that I would have gotten, so. Huh. Let me check something really quick. I think my YouTube stream may have desynced. Maybe not. It was just something in Streamlabs just kind of made me think it, like something that it normally does when my YouTube isn't looking right. So let me just go back here. Okay, cool. Cool. See, I always get so paranoid with my stream that it's like going to in desync or whatever, or like something's gonna go wrong. Because that is not an uncommon thing for like something to go wrong. I haven't had anything go wrong for like several weeks though, so I think I must have finally hit like the sweet spot in the settings and stuff. You know, I said that now I'm super paranoid. I'm gonna check Streamlabs really quick, make sure everything looks good there. Okay, mic is showing audio. I think the desktop had audio, so yep, I think we're good. Just make sure. Where's the desktop? Okay, yeah, everything looks good. I was definitely saying too much there. Obviously, trying to bring the curse of streaming upon myself. Okay. Yeah, it surprises me in this game sometimes. Like even like speeding fast as possible, sometimes still takes forever to get to your destination. But once we at least get to that first destination, like it should be easier from there on, there out. So I'm looking forward to that. I didn't even check what towns we had to discover. I just checked that there was the 3, and I marked them on the map. So I think the last one's Salmon, Idaho. Because I don't know how I haven't been there in this game yet, but somehow I haven't. And then I think there was a spot in Nevada or Georgia. I still or not Georgia, Utah. I was thinking like St. George, which is a part of Utah. But yeah, no, I think there's a part of Utah I still need to discover. And then I think this is other one. I think is like New Mexico or Colorado that I'm discovering right now. Not 100% sure. Okay, we're going to stop off this rest area because it'd be nice to, you know, not have rain and also have it be daytime again. Because yeah, this rain is going to probably be the death of us if we keep this up. So here we go, and we will stop right here. Okay, well, the rain didn't stop, but hey, at least it's daytime. While we're at it, let's go down here. Garage manager. And are there any of them? Okay, this one has 0 and 0, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to assign a whole bunch of drivers. Okay, I don't care about any of them, so I'm just going to choose the first one. And we will just hire some more. So here we go. Hire a driver. Don't care about any of them, so we'll go with this one who at least has... Actually, I guess this guy has a little bit more skill. See, if they have 3 ticks, but 2 of them are in like fuel economy, I don't really care. If they have 2 ticks and they're like not in fuel economy, I'll value them more than like this guy here has one that's not fuel economy, then two that are fuel economy, where this guy has two not fuel economy, only one fuel economy. This one right here, she's definitely not it with the only two in fuel economy. So is Martin here. So Lily and Martin, I'm not about that fuel economy. We're here for profit, not to save the planet. At least in this game, In real life, fuel economy would probably be a bit more important. And look, and that's gonna seal up the 5 drivers for this one. And then we should be able to get one truck for all 5 of them. Always just like filling up the drivers first, because I feel like the drivers is the worst part. And then here we go. Fleet config. Boom, boom. And then we'll start from the bottom. That way I have less to do, like less scrolling to do next time. Like a little bit of saving myself some future time. Okay. Now let's see if we can make up a whole bunch of time here. Also, I just want to check, is that the full trip or is that to my next point? That's not what I wanted there. Wait, world map? Yeah, there we go. Okay. The trip distance, trip time, next checkpoint in like 6 hours. Okay, cool. That's not too bad. I just wanted to make sure since it was like, yeah. Still seemed like a really long distance, so. So I could stop for fuel, but I think I'll do that later on to the trip, so I can make sure we only have to do one fuel stop. I think a full tank of fuel in this gets me enough distance for this trip, but I'm not 100% sure, so not trying to push it. Okay. That may have cost us a little bit of time. But now I can at least see what my fuel economy is looking like, so. I'll bump my mouse a little bit, so let me unbump it. There we go. No. That's also going to slow me down. I feel like all these cars just, they're not concerned about how quickly I can get this done. Oh, wait. I was incorrect about this. I thought this was going to be like, I know some states in this game, when you have the way station, like it'll also be connected to like a fueling station. I saw the fuel symbol, and I thought that's what it was at first. But that was definitely not what it was, so I'm a little bit disappointed in myself there for, making the wrong assumption. But to make up for that, we'll just hop on the road and we'll try and make up some time. Oh, okay. Okay, I guess this spot's gonna be in Colorado then. Woo! Had to really reel that one in. I was careening straight for that wall. That's the thing with rain in this game. Like, rain makes your steering super bad. So it's like, if you're speeding a lot like this, and it's also raining, it's like the perfect combination for you getting destroyed. Then you add a bit of fog into the mix, and it's like the cards are against you at that point. But I'll make this work, so. It amazes me, like, first off, that, again, if you're driving on the shoulder, it's not considered speeding in this game. Second off, it amazes me that, like, even, like, the speeds you can go at, how limited the time you can save is sometimes. Okay. I just want to get to these last few places on the map so we can all be good. I also kind of want to throw out lozenge, but Yeah, that's neither here nor there. Oh man, speed limit didn't go away quick enough. There we go. Finally disappeared. I find it funny, like sometimes when you're driving on the shoulder like this, your speed limit goes away like instantly, and other times it's like it takes a while. Like there, it was super quick. But then it came back super quick, so. It just didn't want to go away, you know, when there's a cop nearby. It's like, nope, we're gonna get him. It's gonna happen. Probably deserved it, just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, if it's not the speedrun category already, I feel like there should totally be a speedrun category for discovering all the points on the map. Whoa, that guy merged into me. I don't know what they're talking about. Man, I still haven't even got to the first place that I need to get to. This is going much slower than expected still. Oh no. Oh no. God damn. Of course, like some vehicle has to come along, just ruin my whole expedition. Like, this is probably the longest I've had it like rain and fog on me in this game, like for a single period of time. And it's just like, I feel like this game knows. It's just trying to stack up all the odds against me today. Like, you're not feeling that well today, like, you know, you just want to get through these really quick. It's like, nah, we're gonna slow you down. I mean, I could just like do the fast travel and stuff and discover them like really quick, but I feel like that would kind of take away the feeling of actually having discovered these places. So if they could give me like some good weather now and then just like let the rest of this go super well, that'd be awesome. I would love that. I would be happy with that. Good weather, traffic that doesn't get in the way. Yeah. All those great things. Is this? No, that's not quite the corner. It looks like it's going to be a sharp corner, though. Okay. Yeah, it is kind of a sharp corner. Okay, we're just going to go for it. Since it's too foggy to really see what's going on here. Okay. Time to make up for all the wasted time now. I mean, theoretically, we should still be ahead, but, you know, it's hard to say. God damn. That fucking, like, rain slick mechanic's kicking in real hard. I don't know why it's... Like, earlier it wasn't feeling quite as overpowered, but right now it's feeling like... I'm feeling it, you know? I think maybe it's because I think it might be based upon the speed that you're going versus the speed limit. So I think if you don't really have a speed limit, it's not quite as bad. Whereas, like, if you're really speeding, I think it gets really bad for you. Oh my god. Of course. Of course. Fucking goddamn it. I just don't have the patience for this today, and like this fucking game is it is really working against me and my like patience. Yeah, again, I'm not feeling 100% well, but it's like, yeah, I always say I'll stream on Fridays or whatever, and like I wasn't feeling like so bad that I couldn't manage, but still, it's like, what the hell? Why is this game like just going against me so hard today? Was it F7? Enter to service. Yes. I might just, take the cheap way out and just fast travel, because this game is like really working against me today. It has thrown everything in my way so far. So let's just see how far we are away from like next stop. That'll determine whether or not I decide to take the cheap route. Yeah, of course it sent us back. Of course. Yeah, damn it. I mean, at least it's not raining now. That's something, but still, it just this game keeps throwing everything it can at me. So I don't know. Don't know. Okay, we'll just pull into one of these spots and get a little bit of rest in here. I just want to take a look at the map to see how far it sent us back. Yeah, because we were probably at least halfway there. Can you even fast travel to Sterling? Like, if you can quick travel there, I might just be inclined. Of course you can't. Of course you can't. Oh, man. No, that checks out. Well, we'll sleep for one more day then. And then we will buy some trucks for our drivers that don't have trucks. Truck dealer. I always forget where that is. And since we always buy that, oh my god, I can fill out the rest of this garage. There we go. I remember what I did with that garage last time. I just bought the garage and upgraded it to the next level. I was like, why did this one have no drivers when I started today? But it was fully upgraded garage. It's like, oh yeah. I didn't feel like filling it out. Okay, well, let's get back to it then. See if we can actually get to the next location. Or I guess to the first location. God damn. When your first location is like so far away that you're almost an hour into the stream and you still haven't even got to it, and that's like speeding as fast as possible. Sometimes I wonder if like this game just like scales time to like the miles. Like even if you're going super fast and it's like less times passing in game, like I wonder if like the real time effect is different sometimes, because like yeah, sometimes it's like it feels like I should be making it there much quicker, but I still am not. So okay, I was going to pull a nice and super legal move here. There we go. I ain't care at this point. I just want to make it to this place. Like, to these 3 places, because I've been trying for like the past few weeks, and there's just so many that I had left to discover. I think what it is some of these places you just never get like any valuable deliveries to. So it really just like you really never end up delivering there unless you take like super low value deliveries. But here we go. Let's try to fit into the shoulder here. Oh yeah, I'm way back here compared to where I was earlier. Okay. Now let's try to ram into this small little shoulder. Just like those two cars tried to cram into each other. Okay. Maybe the game's gonna cooperate with me this time. Had me a little bit salty there earlier because they didn't want to cooperate at all, but starting to feel like things are looking up now. It's not raining. Yeah, we're making some progress. And there's no fog, so I'm just going to take that as a victory. It's not raining and there's no fog, so I'm happy with that. And look at that. This time I was able to use the shoulder no speed limit trick to not get a ticket from a cop. Whereas earlier, it took forever for it to switch the speed limit over so I could not get a ticket. So I think this is going to be it. I think this is it. I hope that's not me. Oh wait, no, I know what that is. That'll be me backtracking just because there's no other road out of this place currently. I was gonna be like, God damn, I hope it's not making me like turn around to get to the first destination. So I should just like pick up the lightest truck for this. I should make a day cab with the most powerful engine and like a good transmission, and then just have like nothing on it that has any weight, just to see if that lets me travel any quicker. I've never tested that theory as to whether or not like the regular weight of your truck has any bearing on like how fast you can go. But I feel like it has to, because I know like with the heavier deliveries and stuff, like it definitely makes your truck slow down considerably. So I feel like that has to also apply just to the truck itself, like the base weight of the truck. Okay, we're gonna go like this. Maybe get a speed limit or a speeding ticket. There we go. Jesus, man, it's hard to talk today. Okay, wait. Am I not discovering this? Let me see. Where's this place I need to discover here? Because I still haven't discovered it. Also, I've been playing a bit too much Breath of the Wild, so Nintendo Switch stuff, because that's all I basically played yesterday, and the controls are throwing me off a little bit. Though, to be fair, like, getting used to the controls for that game was, like, really hard for me. I messed up so many times solely because it's like, oh, I want to do this thing, but then, like, I expected the controls to be one thing, and they're a little bit different than how I feel they should be. Okay, I discovered Sterling. Now I'm just gonna pull a super illegal move. The world is my oyster today, and I'm doing whatever I want. It is the Mappening. We're just discovering the rest of the map. You can say I'm suffering from a mild case of mapness. I've gone map. That's a play off of MAD, not like the commonly associated like acronym with that. Okay, let's see here. I don't really care. Today's just going to be the I don't care. I just wanted to get these last places discovered stream. So, got the first place out of the way. That means only 2 more, so hopefully these last 2 are are a bit easier than the first one. Because literally the game just threw everything at me before I could discover the first one, so I'm hoping that means that the rest of these will just be smooth sailing. I didn't know what that was there on the side of the road, but I wasn't gonna like take any chances with it. I was like, this game might just be trying to get me again. Because it will do that. It will put stuff on the side of the road, and if you're following the no speed limit on the shoulder glitch here, that's just why I consider it anyway. Then it'll definitely destroy you. Man, I got a lot of backtracking to do. Jesus. Apparently that was like the worst spot to get out of. Whatever town that was. Fuck, I don't even remember what it said, what town it said it was. Unless I like took the wrong turn somewhere, which could have been the case. There we go. Back on the road, no speed limit again. This should be pretty good. I do still feel like for the length of time that it's been, though, we should be further along. Like, maybe my understanding of how long an in-game hour is off, or, again, maybe the time doesn't scale the way I think it does, to your speed. But I solidly feel like we should at least be almost to the next location already, but that is definitely not the case. Unless it's one of those things where the map doesn't like update automatically with the remaining time, because it just doesn't get that, we're going so quickly. Which could also be the case, I don't know. Oh shit, did I miss a turnoff? Oh my god. You know what? This is what I did the first. Wait, I see what it is. It's because I put that marker there. Okay. Yeah, to make up for some lost time here, I'm just going to travel close to Logan there. Not fully there, but somewhat close at least, because apparently I'm just driving like an idiot. I mean, I am driving like an idiot, but apparently I just can't figure out like the directions. Or maybe it's just that that waypoint didn't want to disappear. I mean, that could also be the case. Because that would explain why it kept sending me back and forth there. Okay. This seems like the appropriate amount of time to be left. Because, yeah, I think the other one was just having me hop back and forth. Which is literally getting me nowhere. Because, like, once I saw it had me backtracking again, it's like, wait, it just had me do that. Like, why would it have me do that again? And I found out that it's because there was a waypoint that it just kept wanting me to go to. And that just wasn't working for me. Okay. Okay. Gonna go green? Yes, it is. Cool. Exactly what I was hoping for. If we go like this. I always find it funny that in this game you can totally just stall out an automatic transmission. That still makes no sense to me. Because, you know, automatic transmission. But hey, in this game it's possible, so it's a sign. I'm so much of a fuck up that I could stall out like an automatic transmission, which even if I'm like slowing down or something, should at least still have the torque converter to make sure it doesn't stall on me. Yeah, I saw that happen. As long as I get to my final destination in this game, though, I'm going to be okay with everything that's happened so far. If something somehow like buggers that up, though, I will be a little bit cheesed. Like, I only have one objective here, and that objective is discover these last points on the map. I don't care like how many other lives on the road it's going to cost. You know, how much fuel it's going to consume, like how many laws have to be broken. I'm gonna make sure they get all of them discovered. Let me just make sure that waypoint's not on the map anymore, because I don't want it to be like that last one. Oh, I guess there is one more beyond that. For that one we're definitely gonna have to do a fast travel for. I thought there was only 3 left. Let me just make sure. That's the only one that I can see that's still gray besides salmon. So yeah, that one we'll do a little bit of fast traveling for. Salmon shouldn't be too hard to get to from here, so I'm not going to worry about fast traveling for that one. Hey, the light was green. I don't know how they can give me a red light violation for that. And if they want to give me a violation for, like, excessively speeding, cool, but... yeah, on that last one, the light was green. Okay. I was hoping it was going to turn green for me. I saw cross traffic stop, but apparently that was for some other reason. Not that my light was actually going to turn green. I didn't slow down as quick as I thought I was going to. Oh, man. See, at least they knew I was going to go before them. I respect that about them. Yeah, okay, cool. Let me just take a quick look at this. I just want to see how far it is to our next checkpoint. Okay, let's get rid of this one. I don't like when it does the checkpoints as terribly as possible. Like, that was literally the worst placement for that checkpoint. Like, I don't know why it's like either you can only add them to the beginning or the end of the trip. But, like, it seems like that's really your only options when it comes to the checkpoints. Or you can drag them around if you decide that you want to change. But that can be a little bit of a pain since you have to reorder everything. Yeah, I feel like with this, I feel like the timer doesn't like necessarily update as real time as it could be, or I guess maybe it only ticks away a little bit slowly to kind of average it out with the speed you're doing versus like the speed it thinks you should be doing. Because I mean, doing like 100 and something, which I can probably do for like a good portion of the way, it's like, that should reduce it by quite a bit. But yeah, it's still kind of going with like the assumption that I'll only be doing like 60 the whole way or something. It does look like the remaining time's at least ticking down somewhat reasonably, so pretty excited for that. Oh, I got close to wiping out some of those poles there. Okay, let's get back on the actual roadway for a second. And let's see here. Can I just squeeze out in front of him? Yeah, I can. Cool. Look at that. I imposed my will on him. Or her. Let's say it's a him. Imposing your will on a him doesn't sound as bad as like if it was a her. Aw, son of a bitch. Well, that's an obstacle you can't really get past. Okay, here we go. Now comes the part of this where I probably lose a little bit of time. Because I don't think you can really go as fast on these roads. Now, if I was really smart, which I never claimed to be, but if I was really smart, what I would have done is like at the outset of this map quest ordeal, the Mappening, mapping the something part 2 electric boogaloo. If during this whole ordeal, if I would have just switched over to a day cab with like a shorter wheelbase, because then I could have just like made corners like nothing, and you can still get like a big engine on those, so could have been like speeding. I was gonna say twice as fast, but obviously not that much. But you know, probably able to average over 100 more often, and then also able to make tight corners at that point. Ooh, okay. I'm just going to cruise on by that dude. Yeah, I kind of want to. I kind of want to like get some friends together and see if I can do a convoy mode on this, but like see if I can just turn it into like a racing thing. Like, everyone here is going to just race. No trailers or anything. We're just going to try to get from point A to point B as quick as possible. I'll have to try that sometime. Okay. Well, let's stop for this viewpoint really quick. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at this. Craters of the moon right over here. Yeah, I've been out to craters of the moon, but it was a little bit more interesting than this, mostly because it was like actually daytime when I was there. Yeah, I took a quick day trip there once, and it was a cool area. Mostly did it because like I wanted to cool my head, calm my thoughts that day. Because yeah, life wasn't great at that point, but hey, that was several years ago, so we're in a better place now. Oh man, I just love this right here. Like you can't see shit about craters of the moon right now, so here you go. Here's just a whole bunch of black screen. Okay, back to it now. Well, at least it's a 65, so that means I could probably eke out going a little bit quicker. We're gonna turn our brights on too, because that's probably gonna be the only way I'm gonna see a lot of these upcoming corners and stuff. Because this is fairly accurate for like when you're driving through like small, remote Idaho towns and stuff. Is like you don't really get much visibility besides what your lights show you, and that's mostly because like there's just not much that's lit up out there. So I think it's really nice though because like you don't get that much light pollution at that point, so you can usually see the stars better and stuff like that. That should probably be me. Okay, here we go. Last leg to salmon, I hope. Oh man, we're getting really close. And almost taste it. Tastes like victory, but with a little bit of salt mixed in for like the earlier part of this trip. I don't know how I didn't get a ticket for that one of some variety. Like, I was expecting the speeding ticket or the driving the wrong way ticket, because that's normally what you get when you're on the other side and the no cross zone's the wrong way. And I got neither, so. I think this game is trying to make up for, like, brutalizing me so hard earlier. Like, the first, like, almost hour of this stream, this game was like fucking going to town at me, you know, just sodomizing the fuck out of me. And now it's like, nope, nope, we're gonna throw you a bone. Here you go. The rest of this will be smooth sailing. Because, yeah, it has been much smoother since it, like, completely wrecked me. I don't know what it is, but sometimes in this game, like, automatic transmission in this game, it just doesn't work like it should sometimes. Like, you can stall out, and the other thing that can happen is, like, sometimes if you hit a wall or barrier, or even if you stop too quickly and then let go of the brakes before you come to a complete stop, but, you know, where your wheels start rolling backwards, like, as soon as you establish a, like, rear momentum that way, if you actually hold down the normal acceleration button, it'll keep accelerating you backwards, like that right there. Which it shouldn't do. Like, oh my god, I don't know why it does that. We'll slow it down just a little bit because apparently, like, he just now it wants to ruin me again. Like, I like this game, but, like, I wouldn't say that I'm, like, the most pro user, or, you know, the fucking, like, most likely to, try and find exploits and stuff, but and then use your regular accelerator to speed up and reverse. Whereas normally, that's how you get out of reverse. That one's definitely not a helpful, you know, thing, so... I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, this one's super useful. It's more like, this one is the opposite of useful. Let's see here. What's going to be my best bet? Hmm. I'd probably start right there. Yeah, quick thing there. I'd probably start there. So we'll see if we can go to Wenatchee. Wenatchee. And if I can go to Wenatchee, we will start there. Otherwise, we'll start from Spokehampton. Okay, cool. Okay, this looks like it should be fine. I didn't realize that it was one of these situations where I'll have to loop around, but that'll be fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, cool. And now here's where things turn less than fine gameplay-wise. We're gonna speed till the very end. Okay, maybe not. There we go. I'm still gonna make in front of this guy. So I'm still gonna feel like, you know, I totally managed to cut some time down. And that's very obviously not the case. If I would have waited for him, I would have definitely made it quicker, but, you know. Sometimes your strategies to save time don't work out, you know? Sometimes they backfire. You know what they say, though? The best laid schemes or plans of mice and men may often go awry, so... And that wasn't even, like, the best laid scheme, so... It was more like a mildly laid scheme. And it very much did go awry, so... Yeah, I think my sore throat and my stuffed up nose come from like a combination of like not sleeping the best lately, and like the fact that my roommates have like the heat turned on, and like my room, I don't know what it is. Like I just need to close the vent is what it boils down to. But like my room gets to like 1,000,000 degrees with the heat on. And, like, I keep the window open so I get that, like, combination of, like, cold air coming through, but then, like, also all the heat on top of it. And I always feel like when you combine those two things like that, for some odd reason, they just never work out. Oh my god. I'm gonna get past this person. Maybe I'll get past this person. Yeah, I feel like they never work out. Like, I always feel like... If you let that go on for too long, it usually ends up with like just a minor cold or something. Oh, I knew I was going to get that ticket. I don't care though, buddy. All I care about right now is discovering the last place on the map, which I'm getting to. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna say the game's throwing me another bone. Probably shouldn't say that because I know this game's just as apt to like try and fuck me over now, but I feel like it's giving me a throwing me a bone, or it tries to give me the bone. Oh shit, man! Look at that. I think that's another um, viewpoint. But we've already discovered Grand Coulee. So I'm going to call it a victory. Honestly, I thought we were going to have to be like right up on it, but apparently not. Like that's the thing I don't get about discovering some of these towns. Like sometimes you have to be like so close to the thing before it like lets you discover it. Other times you can be like, let's see, what's the literal miles from like the thing? We'll just say we'll say right here would be probably appropriate. Otherwise, it can be like 16 miles from it, and like it'll let you discover it. So I don't get how it sometimes like detects, how close you have to be to discover a town. Because like literally discovered it from like 16 miles away. Okay. Well, there's that. So I'm just going to wrap things up really quick. We have the money for another truck, I think. Do we have a garage that needs another truck? Is the question. Let's go to the garage manager. So all of them have trucks, all of them have drivers. Okay. Darn. um, we do have the money for another garage, so let's just get another garage then. And yeah, we'll just stick with the theme of we're just going to do the Pacific Northwest first. Yeah, well, since I've already got Idaho, and Idaho is part of the Pacific Northwest, might as well get the whole Pacific Northwest. And then from there, we'll probably branch out like Wyoming, Utah. Then from there, it'll probably just be random ones between like the rest of the states. Probably California last, though. But here we go. We'll do Kennewick. We'll purchase that one. There we go. Let's just take a quick look at how my fleet looks. So, driver manager. How many drivers do I have now? I am up to 85 drivers. Sweet. And then, I mean, that means we'd have 85 trucks, obviously. Let's see the garage stats. So, newest one, obviously not going to have a daily profit. A daily profit currently is the Twin Falls one. Boise's down here, which used to be towards the top, but I haven't done any deliveries while I've been discovering all these new places on the map, so that makes sense. And like even before I stopped doing deliveries, I think Twin Falls was pulling ahead because for some odd reason they're on top of it. Let's look at the lowest producing one. Lowest producing one's Spokane, which is our newest one. I think I've literally only had like that location for maybe less than a week in game. So, or maybe a little bit more in the week, but I literally just furnished it with like trucks and drivers. So, probably less than a week in game actually. Seattle, maybe a week in game. So yeah, yeah. Feel like our locations are doing pretty well, especially with how new some of them are. And let's see here. What the hell? Okay. I just love how you have to drag all the way to the very bottom there. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, Kenwick, we'll get that one to the 5 slots. We'll get some people in there. We'll get some trucks in there. Life will be good. With that, though, I accomplished what I wanted to this stream, which was solely just filling out the rest of the map, which, one more check just to make sure there's no places that were missing. And yeah, there's nothing gray here, so nothing's missing. We've discovered all the cities. Next time, I think I'm going to do the steering wheel delivery mission, so like the newest event, since I've already completed the Wyoming event. Until then, though, I'm King Crab Zero. You can catch me here on Twitch, on YouTube, since I stream to both, so whichever you're watching me on. Definitely hope to see you guys in the next stream. Next stream that's scheduled is Stardew Valley with Mavriz. That'll be on Tuesday. But there is always the chance of like a bonus stream. I did just get a Switch recently. If you guys want to see any like Breath of the Wild or like maybe some Animal Crossing, I might be inclined to do a little bit of that. I've been playing a lot of Breath of the Wild lately. But I hope you guys have a good night. I will catch you guys later, and have a good one.